Okay, so if you guys have not seen recently Demon Slayer, it was actually announced that there's going to be a movie trilogy, which is going to be very, very interesting to see how they're going to pan that out, especially, I guess, in the series, as well as we continue throughout the pod, we're going to be talking about My Hero Season 7, how crazy that's going, because it's also like, the final war arc, etc., etc. But as I said, firstly, we're going to be discussing this Demon Slayer news. TK, what are your thoughts on your favorite series?
So, with that being said, Ichiban, I'm gonna need you to please slide me his address. I'm going to find him. I can't take this disrespect any longer.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Nah, obviously everyone knows my infamous hatred for Demon Slayer and how I do not like the series at all. But I'm gonna give obviously a non-biased review here because we're just talking about the movies, the trilogy.
I don't understand how you hate it so much.
All right, so if you want me to give you a quick
boy.
roll down before we actually get into this week, this is great content right here.
All right. I want you to keep it to like 2 minutes max.
Yeah,
I know you're gonna just
say less.
go
No.
He can do this for an
So
hour.
first of all, I'm just gonna propose you with one question, right? You remember the wisteria flowers in season 1, where Tanjiro went to go take the test and the demons was kept in that little confined area because of the flowers.
Okay.
So basically, obviously, that's demon repellent kind of thing. So they couldn't leave because they were surrounded by the wisteria flowers. Now I just want to pose one question for you, right? Why don't they just plant those around villages to keep the demons outside? And if you sit here and say to me, oh, maybe there's an agricultural problem, quite literally a few episodes later, a crow flew and gave a little pouch in Tanjiro's hand. Why can't they just give that out to fly around or to give the people to walk around with? Now, if you then respond with, there wouldn't be a show, why introduce a concept like that to begin with? Anyway, next point. The characterization is a little flip-floppy. Doesn't really make any sense. So, Giyu Tomioka has been a Hashira for like how long, pretty much laying down his duties, killing demons, no questions asked, right? He has a purpose. You know what I'm saying? He has a status quo to uphold. He then sees a demon protect a human. All of that goes out the window. And he's like, oh, you know what? We can give this a chance. Now, it doesn't sound too crazy until a later conversation he has with Shinobu, where Shinobu says maybe humans and demons can live in unison. He then gets mad at her. He gets mad at her for that remark. My brother in Christ, you just literally stopped all those years of training and duties you just was doing to then allow a demon and a human to live, or allow a demon to live because you thought, oh, maybe humans and demons could live together, but then you get mad at Shinobu for that remark. Doesn't make any sense. Your characterization is all over the place. Muzan, trash. I don't think I really need to even go into you know what I'm saying, into that really. And this is a whole bunch of other shit. Inosuke, just a bit of a writing with the action. Inosuke gets stabbed by a demon who's like much faster than him, and you need to sit here and tell me that I'm supposed to believe that he moved his heart like at the right moment and shifted it to the side. Let's be serious here. Doesn't make any sense. Nezuko, arse. Don't even need to go into it. But I will say it would have been much better if Nezuko if Lady Tayo didn't exist and Nezuko was going through the challenges and problems and issues that came with trying to conceal her demon self, that would have been a much more compelling fit for her character, I feel like, in the grand scheme of things, instead of you just being like, oh, conquered the sun, whoop-de-doo, moving on. So bearing in mind, Muzan has been trying to do that for how long, but she just does it type shit. Moving on. World building, fucking garbage. Demon Slayer Corp has been around for thousands of years. They aren't recognized by the government. They're in the Taisho period, so they're not able to walk around with swords. But people in the village, that very first village that Tanjiro went to, where he spoke to that guy, where he said, "Oh, my wife has disappeared," he recognized them as the Demon Slayer Corp. So some people know who they are, some people don't. They're not recognized by the government. They've been around for 1,000 years. Multiple people have been missing and going missing and getting killed for thousands of years. And you need to tell me no one has stood around and said, "What's going on?" People are just disappearing out of nowhere, but they're not recognized by the government. Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. I'm sorry.
I can defend that, but
it doesn't make sense. That's my problem. Now listen, there's nothing wrong with the story. You can have a simple story. You can. I can because the consistency isn't there.
Okay,
they aren't recognized by the government, but some people recognize that they exist. Other people recognize that they don't exist.
Think about the real world. There's some crazy shit that happens all the time. We still don't know what's going on.
We are not going to equate the Demon Slayer world to real life. This is way worse. Real life is way worse than the Demon Slayer world.
I don't know, man. All I know is that the CIA is pretty good at hiding stuff.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying that they've been around for thousands of years. People have been going missing for that period amount of time. Some people know that they exist. Some people don't. They're not backed by the government. Where it doesn't come, it's not. If people are going missing randomly and other people know, why isn't anyone speaking up about it? A lot of people must have, because everyone thought the dude was crazy. But everyone's been going missing for all this time and the government hasn't said a word about it. Does the government even exist? Where they at? I'm just saying. Listen, my criticisms isn't with, I don't care about people saying it's carried by the animation. That's not real criticism. I don't give a fuck about people saying the stories are simple. A lot of stories are simple. It's really how you write the story. I just think a lot of things within the Demon Slayer, like in the storytelling, I just don't like.
You remember how I said keep it to 2 minutes?
My fault, bro.
No, the thing is though, I can't stop you from pointing out plot holes.
Yeah, you know, like
I can't stop you from pointing out plot holes that are this insane. Because it's like, damn. Like, I really want to say, nah, yada, yada, yada. But this guy has a 12 gauge shotgun right now. And he's like, let me show you what it means to be an American. Demon Slayer, whack.
See, and when you give him unlimited capabilities to hate on Demon Slayer, the podcast ends up being 3 hours long.
Yeah, type shit. So we're just gonna move on, bro. But that's just my.
That has happened. If y'all want to watch that, you could go watch it. Demon Slayer versus Dr. Stone, man.
You go off on as much, like, you go off to say how much you hate Demon Slayer as much as that one episode we did where River and Augie just started talk. Like, it was supposed to be some topic about something else, and they ended up talking about One Piece for like 2 hours. I was like, yo, I left. Y'all are still talking about One Piece. I came back. I was like, damn, this is.
One Piece for 2 hours is crazy.
I had to check my notes. I was like, I'm pretty sure today we were supposed to be talking about like something else. But yeah.
Wait, were you in One Piece at that time, River?
I think I'm around the same spot. I just finished Marine Forward.
Okay.
He was like, the thing was he was like telling me about like the next arcs and shit, and like how shit's gonna like line up for me, like as I continue to watch, like without spoiling. It was interesting. I think it's on the Patreon if y'all want to just go watch the Patreon or tap into the Patreon for that. I think Cardiac called it One Piece 1 hour jerk off session.
Yeah, he did. He brought it up at the meeting that we had. He was like, "Yeah, Ichiban, after you left, man, it just became a circle jerk of One Piece between River and Augie." And I was like, "I'm so sorry, Cardiac, that you had to go through that. I would, if I was there, I would never allow them to go that long.
If I was there, it would have been longer."
You would have added
a 4 hour
fuel to the flame.
Yeah. Hey man, yapping is a skill, you know.
But yeah.
Anyways, man.
Yeah, I would say those are really just my main issues. Instead of like going into and actually like deep diving in and analyzing other problems like individual characters like Zenitsu, Inosuke, Muzan, that I don't really like too much. Instead of like, especially Tanjiro as a protagonist, I'm not really too fond of him and the way he like acts and empathizes with the demons, but that's another conversation for another day. Besides,
he has to. His sister's a demon, so he kind of has to.
I know, like I said, I have my reasons. They're not in the mind right now, so I can't repeat that or give arguments against because I don't even remember. You know what I'm saying? Most of my criticisms, those are just my main criticisms that I just have. You know what I'm saying? Quick draw, 6 barrels in the chamber type shit. After that, I'm gonna have to find my ammunition because I don't know where I put it. You feel me? But
I have enough holes. Thank you. You've
pause.
You
What do you mean by that?
You took that 12 gauge and you shot enough. All right.
Pause.
All right, bro. I'm trying to word this in a very like mature manner, and I can't because it's not coming out right.
Besides that, that's my main criticisms for Demon Slayer as to why I don't fuck with it. But it being trilogies, the movies are trilogy, the final arc. I don't know how I feel about that because if it's 3 movies, that's about let's just say on average it's gonna be an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah,
hour and a half. That's 4 movies. That'll be 4 hours and 30 minutes. 4 hours and 30 minutes would equate to like 12 episodes. Even if it's 2 hours, that's 6 hours. That can equate to about like I don't know, like what?
I mean, I can
16.
see them doing
16.
90-minute movies.
They could,
Because
but
if
if
it's a
that's the case,
trilogy,
they could have just done that motherfucker in a season, if anything. It just
Isn't
depends really
isn't
the
this
production
like
quality, to be honest. But I don't know how that's gonna.
yeah, it is interesting as to why they decided to do a trilogy instead of just being like, oh, new season. Like
Yeah, I
I
don't.
mean it
maybe they're trying to buy themselves time because they are, people say whatever they want to say. Maybe they realize that their animation, like they realize that their animation in terms of like the fighting scenes does help a lot and
Mm,
like it relies heavily on that. So maybe they want to like perfect that. And then contractually they're like, well,
yeah.
we have to release something. So let's just say it's a movie that way we get more time for each one. Whereas if it was a show or like a TV show or a season, then they would have to keep up with that with a shorter window.
Mm. Yeah, I'm not too sure behind. I'm not too sure about the business decision behind that. Obviously, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Um, I mean, it's like
Yeah,
I
maybe
mean,
let's contact
yeah, say I'm gonna have
somebody
to contact
from
someone
their
that is
department. Let's
multiple,
let's
to
get to
to
the
see what's
bottom of
really going
this.
on over there. But I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm against it, given how Mugen Train was. And like the
Did you
numbers.
like Mugen Train?
Okay, so now that was the last thing of Demon Slayer that I watched. Now, the hater in me, just couldn't bring myself to enjoy it. But if I were to like be unbiased, it was okay. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say it was anything generated. It was okay.
You're like
Um,
forcing yourself to not like Demon
I don't know
Slayer.
what you're
That's
talking. No. Okay, no,
crazy.
because there's only one thing that I'm going to watch, and there's one thing I will give Demon Slayer credit for, and actually gas up. When you see the Upper One Moon fight, that fight was gas. I won't cap. That was the one time I shed a tear while I was reading Demon Slayer. The one time. Actually, no, the second time was more the tears of happiness. Now I'm over with this dog shit. But yeah, that's besides the point. But yeah, no,
You just couldn't leave it on a good note. He had to add that little fucking sucker punch at the
Udo's
end.
aside, no, like the Upper One Moon fight, is actually like really good.
they
And
cook.
and that when that if that whatever movie that drops in, I will only be watching that fight. So, um, yeah, I will say obviously both of you.
River, what are you doing?
He's contacted me for.
No, actually, wait. Are you contacting them for real?
That's the email they said to contact.
Wow, you
Please,
fucking
hey,
bro.
actually, no. Let's work on this right now. I really want to contact somebody. I want to make this a thing. I want to make this a thing. As fans and as a anime podcast ourselves,
Yeah.
it is our
Uh-huh.
duty to figure out
Right.
why things are happening that the way they are. So if we
Yes.
can actually start contacting people with whatever information they're providing us to contact them with,
Mm.
we need to like send out these emails and be like, so why did you decide to go with a movie trilogy instead of releasing another season? Because it's insane. Like, like I'm thinking about it in terms of like
Maybe because
you're
Mugen
an
Train did
you're
numbers. They just wanted to like produce those numbers again because people did go watch the second
yeah,
movie.
but you can't. Yeah, but then it just comes out to, oh, you're being money hungry, so you're gonna release a
That's what I'm saying.
trilogy.
I don't know. It could be money hungry. It could just be like I don't know. Maybe they just wanted to have more time to
Because I
work on the
don't see
movies
them.
instead of a season or 2 seasons. I don't know, but
Because if they're not going after the money, then they should have also announced like, oh, it'll be on streaming. The first movie will be released on streaming platforms on so and so date, and then the second movie will be, they'll say that, oh, we're on a streaming platform, but they didn't say that, did they? So if they're gonna be releasing it in select theaters, then it's like, okay, so you guys want money, but I don't see them being money hungry like that. Because then they would have released. No, I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah,
W
they should.
email. W
let me quickly
email.
try to check how many
Let me see.
chapters are left to adapt. 'Cause that
What's it say?
also
I can't see it. What's it say?
Oh, yeah, I can probably zoom in. So
Okay, there it
why
is.
so why did you decide to go with the movie trilogy instead of releasing another season? We're just curious. Please get back to us when you can. Thanks. Smiley face. The Flow Podcast. We love
get
Demon
rid of
Slayer.
that last part, G.
Yeah, keep it in. Keep it in. Keep that in. You should probably
Um,
say, "Hey, this is the Flow podcast, the Flow
You actually want to
Anime
send this
podcast."
email?
Dude, yeah,
okay, so
send it.
okay,
I'm
so
serious.
Oh
I
my
just searched
god.
it. Now, anyone in the comments or anyone who's watching, please correct me. I'm just
Cardiac sent
bringing
question marks.
information. I'm just bringing information that I've seen on the Reddit. Apparently, after this season's over, we would have about like 69 chapters left to adapt. So it's not
Nice.
like they don't have enough material to adapt into a season. So I don't know. I don't know what, like I said, I don't know what the business decision is. I'm not against it per se, given how like the quality of Mugen Train was. I never watched the second one, so I can't speak on that. But yeah, I'm not a
Wait,
Demon
so
Slayer
is
fan,
is
so
Demon Slayer, is the manga already done?
yeah, manga's been done for years.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
You know, as
manga's been done for
viewers
years.
should know, I don't read manga, and I actually can't read, so that's one thing going for me. Um, okay, so then I remember seeing also on the news,
Hmm.
anime news, that JJK is coming to an end soon.
Yeah. So JJK has been said to like it's on its last like run for like a long time now. I think it's like a few like last year, I think, or 2 years ago, he said he was like 70% done. But it's like
Oh
now
shit.
last year he said, "Oh, JJK is looking to end this year," which it didn't, and then he said the same thing this year. So we don't know when it's gonna end. We just know that it's wrapping up slowly but surely, pretty much.
Yeah,
So
someone, so I can't remember what it was, but I've been seeing a lot of posts on Instagram talking about like, oh, we have 6 months left
yeah, so
of
yeah,
JJK before it's completely wrapped up,
yeah,
which blows my mind too, because it's also like there are a lot that you would need to go through before
Well,
you
and
they're
can.
that's
way ahead of where we're at though
yeah. I was gonna say
in the
that's
anime.
I want to say obviously when we get there because you guys obviously haven't read the manga. I would say that's just where my like love for JJK is kind of like fallen off, only because of he's been rushing through
Oh
like,
really?
a whole lot of plot lines. He's just left kind of just
Oh,
open.
he
So
left it. Oh
yeah, only because
no,
he's being obviously rushed by whoever to wrap up the story. So there's a lot of things that didn't really get touched upon
oh,
as
I
much as I would have hoped.
hate
So
that.
yeah, um,
Damn, that kills the. Can you tell though, like in the manga reading it, can you tell that it was rushed?
yeah. Well, I can obviously to the
Fuck.
average person, obviously who just pushes agendas every week and doesn't actually have reading comprehension. They can't. They just love the fights. You know what I'm saying? They treat manga weekly like they treat sports. It's just agenda. They do not care about the storyline. It's just
Yeah,
agenda.
I've seen that shit
Dude,
with
It's
One
just
Piece, bro.
agenda.
that
It's so
sucks.
funny.
Cause you know what that reminds me of? Cause like I hate, absolutely despise, bro. Well, let me say, I love art. I
Mm.
love storylines. I love when something just comes together and finishes cleanly. Why the fuck do businesses not see that if you provide a quality story and tie it with a bow,
Mm.
that the next time you release something, everybody's gonna be one to getting in on that?
Yeah, I
I
don't know.
guess.
It's the industry's fucked. Like the industry's actually fucked.
No, cause
The way like
this shit
mangakas
happened.
get treated and like how like the editors and whatnot like give their own
Oh
point
damn,
to
I did
mess up
forget
their own
about that.
series. They happen it happens all the time. Some I think
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken, there or have been times I'm sure it's like if the editors or if the mangaka don't do what the editors saying, we're not publishing your shit anymore. I could be wrong though, but
that's
correct me if anyone who.
no, you're
But I
right.
feel
Yeah,
like stuff like
that's
that happens on a regular basis. Like
yeah.
even
Yeah,
Undead Unluck with those jokes. I don't. You guys watch Undead Unluck, right?
I've seen like
I
12
I
minutes of the
haven't seen
first
it.
12.
episode.
You know you see those jokes in the first episode, like those like the sexual jokes and shit.
Yeah.
Apparently the mangaka didn't even want to do those. It was the editors that was
Oh
making him
boy,
do shit
man.
like that. And that's where I almost dropped the anime because of it. But obviously I let it cook up. And he stopped doing those jokes, and I was like, okay, we're getting somewhere. Because he just said,
Okay.
fuck it, he's not doing it anymore. But these are the type of things that like the industry, like the way they treat their like the mangakas. They get treated bad. The same thing with animators, like studios sometimes. But
I guess maybe they
Do you
just don't really trust them to like put out another peak manga like people they probably just think I feel like part of it is they probably just think like Gege he is not going to be able to put out another manga to the level of JJK, so they just need to like get
um,
everything they can get out of it. Like I
I
don't
don't
know
know, but
like
if that's the case, let's just say hypothetically that is the reason. That's so stupid. If
it
they were to
is.
think like that, that'd be
Because
dumb as shit.
look at what happens when you give the the what do we call them? The manga artist or like the people in
Mangaka.
charge. Yeah, but, like look at what happens when we give them full creative control, time, money, and just the allowance to put in quality effort. You get something like One Piece, which has been going on for a while
Hunter x
now.
Hunter.
You have a solid fan base. You achieve things that, honestly, in my opinion, no other anime has achieved before. Bro, they're gonna stream an episode of One Piece on the Vegas Sphere. Like, granted,
Mm,
it just opened up relatively recently,
Mm.
but I would have never thought that an anime was gonna be streamed on there, like
They
at
going
all,
crazy. One Piece
ever.
going crazy with it. Like just
Yeah,
marketing like
and it made it
outside
to
of
the fucking
medium.
NFL. Like, what the hell?
bro,
That's
I feel like
crazy.
yeah, when One Piece is actually like about to end, bro, I just feel like this shit is just because I already like seeing the hype for like everything going on right now. Like obviously I'm not caught up, but I still like see the hype for shit.
Right,
Like
yeah.
when it's like ending, it's gonna be ridiculous.
What I'm
Like
saying is this arc right now, Egghead, generational run. He hasn't missed a
yeah,
chapter since it started. Respectfully,
how many chapters so far?
I want to say about like 40 something, 40 something, 50 something. I think
Yeah,
I
he's
could be wrong. I could be
cooking.
wrong, but I think it's about like
Oh,
I think it's about like on the 40
40
chapter right now.
chapters, no miss is crazy.
Let me double check actually.
That is generational. That is generational. No, I ain't gonna lie though. The way I would have probably been cooking these final like like last, or I guess Egghead's like one of the last arcs, right? So like the last saga, I guess.
No,
The way he's probably been like
we're
cooking
in the
this
final
shit,
saga
like
right now. There's gonna be like a
yeah,
couple
yeah,
more arcs afterwards, but we're in the final saga right now.
yeah. Like the way he's probably been cooking this for so long, and
18.
like to just
Yeah,
have it, him finally be able to have it come to fruition,
60 chapters.
it's just gotta be crazy.
He's been on a
60.
he's been on a generational 60 chapter run. Respectfully.
There's well, I don't know if you would call it an anime. Let's say I remember we had an argument about this with Augie, and then River kind of saved the day with me, saying like, well, our version of anime could just be cartoons to Japan, whereas their version of anime could just be our cartoons here. So anime is like, I would say, a universal term, where as long as it's animated, technically you should be allowed to be calling it anime. But also, I'm not gonna call like, I'm not gonna call SpongeBob an anime, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Like,
yeah, it's got to
they're,
be at least inspired by like
yeah,
Japanese animation and shit. Like clearly,
right.
like
So I know earlier when we were, I kind of wanted to talk about this earlier when we were talking about like it sucks to rush something to
mhm.
come to an end.
Yeah.
It reminded me of, I don't know if you guys ever seen this old show called Samurai Jack.
I never fully watched it when I was younger. No.
I haven't fully watched it either, but
Yeah, I mean maybe the OGs will know what I'm talking about. It was
I
I
straight
know
know
up
it
the
is.
fire.
show.
I know
Yeah,
where it is
Yeah,
though. I just didn't watch it on
yeah.
TV.
It was on Toonami.
Yeah.
Um, dude, it's so good. It's such a good show. Sometimes I still go back and rewatch the whole thing, but it never finished, and it wasn't until recently that they announced, oh, we're gonna
Reboot.
not reboot it, but we're gonna finish it off.
Mm.
And I think that final season of Samurai Jack, where they finally like bring it to a close, it started off, the first episode started off good. Second episode, I can't remember, but I think I was like, oh, could have been better. But how it ended was just absolutely dog water.
Mm.
How they
mm.
came about to ending it was just, you can tell that they rushed it, that they were just like, you know what, let's just bring this to an end. And that sucks. That really sucks because it was such a good show. And then it's like, okay, you guys could have just left it open like that, and then like maybe the fans, a fan somewhere, some way would have just been like, let me end this for you. But then they went ahead and were like, nah, let's have the main character fall in love with somebody and then
Yeah.
use the power of love to defeat the forces of evil. It was so
Oh, that just
stupid.
reminded me of some shit I had seen, but
I'm sorry for the efforts that you all put in that department, but to be honest, I'm a big fan of Samurai Jack. I loved that show. I could
Yeah,
have came up with so many better endings than what they put out.
and
And
that's the pain of it sometimes, bro.
it's so heartbreaking. So like I felt when you said that when you're reading the manga that
Yeah,
what was it? It was JJK,
JJK,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, when you were reading the JJK manga, that you were just like, why does this feel rushed? I felt that shit
The
because
thing
like
is, it's
it
worse.
sucks.
Doesn't it's worse when it's the source material. Because if they just rushed it in
mm,
the anime and the adaptation is shit, you're like, okay, cool. At least I got the source material to like fall back
Right,
on.
right.
But if it's the
Yeah.
source material, it's just like, fuck. It's like, what do I
You're
now
like
do?
you're
you're
relying
like
on
What
some
do I do
flipping
from
through the
here?
anime
pages like
messing.
what do you what
It's the same thing with anime originals. Like when anime originals try just mess up, and it's just like, damn, you just like you
Yeah.
had something going, and it's like now you just
we gotta let these people know. We can tell when somebody is just trying to make a quota
mm,
or when somebody's actually taking their time with the storyline. Like we can tell the difference between the two. There's never going to be a moment where we're not going to be able to tell the difference. And like you said, there's going to be people who are just like, "Oh, it's releasing weekly. Let me just read it, blah blah blah," and go through the motion and say I can that I read it. No. There's going to be people who are actually dedicated to the series. They're going to be able to tell the difference between rushing it and like, okay, they took their time to
yeah.
plan out the storyline and give the people what they wanted, which is closure. Not a lot of anime give closure, but when they do and they do it right, it's fucking phenomenal. And those fans stay fans forever.
Like there are okay, there are series that like wouldn't necessarily like. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and say don't need an ending, but like I'll just give Hunter x Hunter as an example. Hunter x Hunter's already solidified itself as like a masterpiece, even with it's not even finished.
Okay, yeah,
But
actually, that's a
it's
good
like
ass point.
we
Okay.
at the same time, it's like us as the fans, we want to see where like how it
We
ends. You're
we
saying where
hungered for
Mm.
we're
it.
yearning
Yeah.
for it to end. But one thing is like, bro, as long as Tagashi like takes care of himself, bro, he's been pumping out chapters by the way. But I think he's on like I
Yeah.
think currently right now, I
We're
think he's
keeping up with
drafting up.
that.
I think he's drafting up like chapter 412 right now, or 413.
This man literally put a camera. He probably has like a camera in his house, and he's just like like streaming himself
Yeah, just
working day in day out. Like I'm doing this for you, and then we're just there like go go go.
but it's like as long as the mangakas just take care of themselves, like take breaks when needed. Like you don't have to be forced to pump out chapters weekly if you aren't feeling up to it.
Right,
Well, I guess
Obviously there's some people
right.
who's impatient and don't have empathy and sympathy for people and just be like, oh, why are you taking a break? We blah, blah, blah. We drop the chapter. We don't care. But nah, as long as you take care of
the
your
issue,
health and take time to produce a good story, I'm fine with it, bro.
as much as we can say that, I guess the issue becomes with the industry as like not a lot of mangaka have that luxury. Like
Yeah, it kind of depends on what their contract or
you'll
whatever they
like
got going
like
on.
if it's like one of the new ones, like I forget uh I don't know what's one of the new ones. What's the trash one called? I don't know. I just
There's a
remember.
lot of them.
There's a
No,
lot of
no, no.
trash.
Like the one where it's like about the
Oh,
trash shit.
gotcha, Akuta.
Got you included. Let's say that mangaka was like, yeah, I need to take a 2 week break. They might be like, oh, like we're just gonna scrap your whole shit. Like fuck that. Like
Yeah, but
you're
like
done.
I said, to be fair,
Like
everyone who's watching, we are just speaking on like service level. We don't know anything
yeah,
that's going on in the actual industry.
Yeah,
So
we
if
have
you know
no
things that we
insight.
don't, please put it in the comments, put it in the chat, let us know. But
Reach out to us. We want the juice, the information, so we
yeah,
can let the people
mm,
know to calm their fucking nuts and tits and just give the mangaka
yeah.
some time to breathe.
Because one,
Because there are two types of fans. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut
no,
you
no, no,
off,
no.
but
Go ahead. I
I
was
gotta
about to
say
cut you
this.
off. Go ahead.
There are two types of fans and two types of yeah, we'll say fans. There are people who eat and there are people who consume. Those who consume,
Mm,
they're just like, nah, I want it here on time. I want my fucking manga. I want my art. I want my storyline. I want
mm,
that shit now. I don't want it tomorrow. They're
yeah,
impatient. They're consuming that shit. They're just like, give it to me. Like we're at a fucking McDonald's drive-through at 2 a.m. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like let the people cook so that people like us, the real fans, which is fan B,
A
so
real
that we can fucking
fan.
eat. We don't consume. We don't breathe in whatever fucking garbage you're pumping out. We like to eat. We like to, man, it's cooked. So we just got to make sure that our people are staying healthy and happy. Not like
Tight, tight.
not like how they treat them at Mappa.
Yeah.
But
But
The
anyways,
one thing
man.
confirmed is just a lot. Everyone knows the industry over there in Japan is just fucked. It's just fucked
crazy.
from top to bottom.
It's
It's
so
just genuinely fucked.
Yeah.
So
But
more power to them, the mangakas. I mean, fuck the
moving
industry.
on. Yeah,
Type shit.
type shit. Just
fuck the industry,
hopefully
but
it
we.
improves someday.
Fuck the
Y'all
industry.
can still,
I supported the
you know.
mangakas.
That's right.
The non weird ones. The non weird ones.
Yeah, the non-weird ones. So
The
go ahead. They
non-weird
should have
ones
thought
is
that. They should have
crazy.
thought that one in there. But moving on from one conclusion of a series to another, because from what I have heard, My Hero is also about to end its manga, relatively soon. I think they're at the point where they're like having the epilogue, right? From what I
Yeah.
heard. So, I know TK. It's his two favorite series we're talking about today. He just can't. I know he was so
He
excited,
loves them. He
so
loves them.
excited for the pod
I
today,
know.
man. I just
But
know
you
he
know
was.
who's more excited though, River?
Who?
River the Flow God. You know
River
who's
the
more
Flow God.
excited about
RJ.
RJ.
I wish RJ was
Yeah,
here right now.
yeah,
We had to.
RJ.
I hope RJ could tune into the stream
Yeah,
for
don't
this
yeah.
one.
And then All
Yep.
Might's biggest fan is here with us too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ishiban. I know you love All Might so much, man.
Don't try and
Um,
flip this on me. No, no. The fans know that it's
Cardiac's in the
you.
chat. Shout out to
Nah, you
Cardiac,
see
All
how he's
Might's
trying to throw
biggest
people
fan.
under the bus in his
Yeah,
place?
shout
This
out to
man is
Cardiac, man. What a
crazy.
guy, man. I know.
This man will
Putting up for
sacrifice
all the All
literally
Might
anyone
fans.
else.
Putting up all the All Might fans out
You're a
there, man.
scumbag. He's a scumbag.
Um, but anyways, okay. So with My Hero, so season 7, um, I think that so far this season is like the final war, whatever. Basically what's kind of going on here. I know Cardiac had actually posed a question in our Discord earlier. Do we think? I feel like this is a good way to start us off. Do we feel as though things have been rushed compared to like the war in season 6? Do we feel it's been a little too slow? How do we feel about the pacing? Because I know from what he was saying, the manga, it does feel like it's a bit more rushed, and even in the manga, it felt similar. So I guess that's where we can kind of start with this.
Okay, I'll just give my 2 cents because obviously I don't watch My Hero. After
Did you read it?
Yeah, after season
Okay.
3, I started reading it, and I read up to 336. So I think right now where they're at is past where I dropped it. I have a valid reason for dropping it. I wasn't really like too fond of it anyway. I think my main criticisms is more so like the bloated cast. Most of them not really getting focus. Some did have their shine, like Kirishima in season 4. They tried to do something small with Tokoyami and Hawks. And I just think there's a whole bunch of other like side plots that I didn't really give a fuck about, like the Traitor. How you guys know who the Traitor is?
Yeah.
The Traitor, Aoyama, Invisible Girl stuff. I didn't care. Actually, no, Invisible Girl stuff was like
What? What?
What?
I mean, I didn't care. I didn't really care either, but
You didn't? Why? What the fuck? Why? That
bro,
shit blew my mind.
who get like these characters were not built up at all. From what? Okay, I told Cardiac like, oh, bro, doesn't matter. He said apparently like later on something matters, so it'll be a spoiler. But like the shit just feels like it doesn't, like it matters for this plot line specifically. But like there was no build up. It's just like, oh, like let's just give a little character moment to Aoyama, who has got no moments the entire series. And then the same with the Invisible Girl, who also has got nothing the entire series. It's, oh, let's just throw it out there.
They did show so like the big climax for that too. Like we did get to see her face.
Did we?
Yeah. In the anime, we did get to see
Oh,
the face.
okay, okay. I guess we
I
did.
thought that was
Yeah.
pretty cool. I thought it was cool. Fuck you, TK.
That's
I'm
gonna be
trying to
her
give her
one
credit. I'm
character
trying to.
moment.
sorry,
That's
sorry,
no, but
sorry.
okay. So no, you're
Oh, it
right though.
happened already, Cardi. Oh, what he was referring to happened already. I guess what he was referring to was how Oyama was able to like act to like start the war and shit. Like how he kind
Yeah.
of like brought in All for One and shit.
Yeah, I
So
didn't care,
okay.
bro. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't care.
Okay.
Okay. The
Go
question
on,
was
go
like,
on.
do you feel like the pacing is being rushed?
I was feeling that from really like when I well kind of from the start of the war. Um, because I don't know. It's just like I want to say maybe I think it started for me. The Stars and Stripes.
Mhm.
Now, Stars and Stripes in the manga when I read it, I don't know remember how long. It was like literally like a few chapters.
So Cardiac said it was 6 chapters in the
Six chapters,
manga,
yeah,
and for reference, in the anime, it was 2 episodes, I
yeah.
believe.
So she got now because this is where my main well one of my problems with MHA lies is the introduction of Stars and Stripes being the number one hero in the USA. She's strong as shit. Her power is strong as shit. She was brought in quite literally just to further Shigaraki, like his quirk and his character,
Mm.
which I didn't like because this is like you've opened up the door to now we know that there's heroes in other countries. We know that you're now stepping into heroism and the world, but we haven't gotten that like
Till just now, type
until
shit.
just now. I think because I think my main issue with
Yeah.
my hero is the theme of heroism. You mean to tell? I've said it after this how many times we spoke about my hero, and I'll continue to say it. You mean to tell me when the war started, all these other grown heroes who've been you've been doing this for years, mad years of experience, they are distraught, depressed, taking the run. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do this shit anymore. But you mean to tell me that these 16, 17-year-olds are raring to go?
Mm.
Motherfuckers are dying, getting packed. But these 16, 17-year-olds are raring to go, but these grown heroes who've been doing this for how long is just like, yeah, I can't do this anymore, bro. I'm depressed. I want to kill myself.
I can defend that actually. I can defend that.
Like,
As a
Also,
16 7 as a 16
right,
17
right.
and I'm
year
not saying
old.
it has to be realistic, but like,
Yeah,
come on now, like,
it follows the psyche though of a 16 17 year old. When you're younger, you have this idea that you're invincible, that nothing is going to hurt you. And especially now, like I can understand that these high school students from 1A having that psyche amplified even further because look at the things that they overcame. Their first training in the hero course ended up getting uh, interrupted with
Not the villains. Yeah.
Shigaraki coming in and just like saying, "Hey, I'm gonna bring this uh, Nomu to fuck up All Might and kill everybody," but they
yeah.
didn't die.
I mean,
And then the training camp and
that's
then
another
everything
thing.
else.
I mean, that's another issue with
So I was gonna make a point along those
Hirokoshi.
lines too.
Motherfucker does not know how to allow when it makes sense for a character to get packed up. I don't know if they animated it I don't know if they animated it yet. A certain character had died or was supposed to die, and the way he came back was dumb as shit. I don't think they've animated that yet. To be fair, so I won't speak because I'm not gonna
Probably
spoil it
not.
for you. I'm not gonna spoil it for you too. But yeah, overall, I don't know. I just don't like the direction in which the story had gone. The reason why I dropped it, we don't really have to go into it too much. I just want to give the reason. The reason why I dropped it, fucking what's his name? Mirio. Mirio was shaking ass to distract Shigaraki. I saw that and said, yeah, nah, I can't do this anymore. Time to pack it up. I am not reading this shit.
No,
I'm not reading this shit is unserious. It's this unserious manga. It's an unserious manga.
that is crazy.
Not,
Wait, were you
yeah, I don't know.
by chance?
Hmm?
Were you talking about Genius? Is that who you were talking about?
No. He
Okay,
was
okay,
involved. He was involved, but not him.
okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just obviously I can't. I'm gonna give the floor to you guys. Obviously, you guys are actually watching it. So my
Yeah.
memory's a little hazy. So I'm gonna let
No,
you
I
go.
mean you're making good points because it, as well of the points that you're making, like the whole like, oh, there's heroes in other parts of the world, yada yada yada.
Mm,
The anime actually addresses that. I guess they knew that we were gonna
Yeah,
question that, so they said like, oh, it's because villains all
that
over the
makes it
world
worse.
are yeah, low key it does kind of make it worse because you're bringing attention to that,
yeah,
and
not
and
doing
now
anything
it's
with it.
like Yeah, and then on top of that, you're right about Star and Stripe only coming into the picture for 1, 2 episodes max, and she's supposed to be this
Her power is disgusting.
insane. Her power
It's
is
literally like
OP as
is
shit.
literally like reality manipulation type shit.
Bro,
Exactly.
if they brought her in season 6, they probably would have won. No
Bro, if
cap.
they at any point in time, if they brought her in earlier, as soon as she like, bro, oh my god, yeah, you're right. This
They
is
could have.
actually turning
Bro,
into a
imagine
nightmare.
her. Imagine her with like not like a. It wouldn't have to be a prime All Might, but an All Might that could still like box. Like they're
Right.
packing, bro. There's no way they're not packing Shigaraki or All
I mean,
For One.
I mean, to be fair, I think I would give defense here. I feel like that's her bringing her in. I think that was when Shigaraki like really became like a worldwide threat, because that was when his like
I mean,
like
but
started to
All For
develop
One
more.
been
But to be
like
yeah,
around.
All for One
I mean
was
to be
public enemy number one.
All Might
He
handled.
had to
I
have
mean,
been.
All Might handled him.
No, he didn't.
Even though All Might did get packed, like he had a little,
He
you know what I'm
didn't
saying?
handle him. He just bought time. All Might was like a
And I
band-aid.
don't know, bruh. I don't know, bruh. I'm trying my
I
best to
Like
try
we,
and
mean,
give some type
it's
of
no, you're
logic here.
doing your best, and like also I like my hero, but even like this discussion being brought up is having me sit here thinking, damn, there are so many plot holes in the storyline. The more you think about it, the more you see them. Star and Stripes should have came in earlier. If she would have came in earlier at any point in time before Shigaraki was reborn as this like all powerful villain,
Mm,
mhm.
she could have just before he had the
yeah,
identity crisis. Because the only reason why this didn't why that fight didn't turn out the way that we kind of expected her world altering, reality altering power to work was because this man didn't know who he was. Oh
Yeah.
man, who am I?
I'll
And because I don't know who I am, your power has no effect on me.
Bro
That's
didn't
listen.
work
so
he's
Listen.
like
I'll
stupid.
do you one better.
a
I'll do
early
you one.
20s,
I'll do you one better.
late teens.
You say,
Actually,
what you say, River?
I'm saying her power didn't work because he's having an identity crisis like he's in his late teens or early 20s.
Her power didn't work because he's having a quarter life
Remember the growth
crisis. Are you
spurt.
fucking kidding me?
You know, I'll do you one better. I think okay, I'm not gonna sit here and say this is when I feel like the pacing kind of went thingy, because I genuinely think my main issues are like started to really arise more so with the theme of heroism and like the world building with Stars and Stripes. But what I didn't like was the vigilante shit, because that shit, I think he did that in like a couple episodes. I mean, sorry, a couple chapters where he turned vigilante and then they all went after him and then boom,
Oh yeah.
Bakugo apologizes, everything's back to normal. My brother in Christ.
Wait,
Can we?
what
You know when
what
when
When
Deku
vigilante?
started
Dark
like Deku
Deku,
took
Dark Deku.
yeah, where Deku took the
Oh, when he
burden,
became
yeah, he became a vigilante, started doing things on his own.
okay. Yeah, okay.
That I feel like they could have gone more into depth with that. That would have been much more of a more
No,
emotional
for
moment
sure.
if they had handled that much better than they did.
Damn, you're right. If
I don't.
they could have added more drama to that,
It
but
could have
they
been much
didn't.
better, bro. I'm not. I don't know, bro.
Oh, this
Also,
is
Cardiac had asked, do you all think Stars and Stripes and Traitor arcs are misplaced in the story, and that might be why you care less about it?
I mean,
So like, I guess we could already referred to that. Like, if it would have been earlier on that she came in and shit happened, it would have hit more. I guess the
or
Traitor, if it was,
even with the traitor stuff, because even the trade, like you can't just obviously okay. I'm not gonna say you can't just do it because a lot of people do it anyway for shock factor, shock value.
Mhm.
If you just feel like motherfucker, he just threw them in there. It's like, oh my god,
yeah, you're right.
like oh
You're
my
right.
god, this
Honest,
happened now.
no,
There's a traitor. Who's the
you're
traitor? Aoyama. Oh my god.
Like it
you're
was a plot point early on in the series, but it was never returned to
but it
until
was
then.
forgotten. And then like
Yeah, it was
like
forgotten. Yeah,
nobody cared about it.
No one cared
It
about
was
it
Aoyama
just
to
took
like
begin with.
away the oomph that it had. Because initially when it was revealed, it was like, oh, this is interesting. Like, I wonder what's going to happen with that. And then it was forgot about for like 3 seasons, and now we're back to it. And now it's like, oh well, I kind of don't care about that anymore. Like if it would have happened earlier on when we actually were, wondering about it,
Mm.
or even if it was dramified more, like, oh, like this is happening because of the traitor.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they know what we're gonna do next. Like, oh, how are we doing? Like in season 6, like let's say, oh, it's because the traitor that they were able to, combat us. Like, damn, we have to figure out who this is. We have to put a stop to this. And they're trying to figure it out. You see them trying to figure it out, and then it's revealed. That would hit
But
way.
it's but the thing is too, and like I get what you're saying. Damn, bro. I feel like you're right, and I have read reviews where people were talking about how the storyline is actually like all out of place. We have good, solid sections of a story in My Hero, and the biggest flaw that I notice, not just from myself, but other people are noticing as well, is someone made a meme out of it. You know how like, oh, My Hero storyline, and it shows like that horse, right? And it's like
Yeah,
split up in sections.
yeah.
It shows the horse very beautifully drawn, but it's like the ass is where the head should be, and the legs are wherever else. It's all mixed
It's
up.
all over the place.
It is because when they showed that Aoyama was the traitor, to me there, and you're right, there's no build up. It's literally like I literally had to go back and like watch the previous episode because I was like, did I miss something? Did I
Yeah.
like
Nah, it
did
literally
I
just
just like
popped up.
zone out at some
I'll lay it
point
out
or
like
what the
this.
fuck happened?
I'll lay it out like this. Imagine a chef is cooking you food and he's gassing, like hyping up this meal to you, and you're seeing him cook it up and it look crazy. He serves you the meal and you're eating it. And then when you're about to take your last bite, that's when he says, "Oh, sorry, I forgot the sauce," and then puts the sauce on. Like, bro, where was that at the start?
Yeah, right.
Like, bro, where was that at the
Oh
start of the
my
meal, my guy?
god, what the fuck?
Like, bro, you meant to
That
give me
was
the
the
sauce at the
perfect
start, bro.
analogy.
Like, you're meant to give me the
This
sauce at the
man,
start. Why are you giving it to me now when I'm about to be finished with the food? I don't get it. It doesn't make
Right.
sense.
this you said my bad. I forgot to add the seasoning. Here you go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like here's it.
What the
That is
fuck?
outrageous.
It doesn't make
Man.
sense, bro. I've always read 363 chapters of My Hero. My humble opinion is I genuinely think the shit is mid. Does it have good moments? Yes. Absolutely love season 1 and 2. Great start. I just don't know what happened after that. My interest in
I
the
think
series just kind of
it's
just left after that. To be honest with you.
Fuck.
the thing is, its best moments I think were after season 1 and season 2, but that is also where it becomes.
Oh, no,
convoluted.
yeah. I would say it definitely like the higher peaks, are obviously later on in the series. But I think just in terms of like overall consistency, season 1 and 2 is like for me personally. I mean, I like season 4 in the manga. The overhaul arc, I love season 4.
Or I guess the villain arc was better in the manga too, right?
I didn't watch it, so I can't say.
Oh well, yeah, but I would assume you like. Did you like it? Did you like it?
When they were fighting the where it was focused on what, My Villain Academia?
Yeah, like My
Villain.
Villain Academia. Yeah, My Villain.
They were fighting Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah.
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 You talk about?
I know you didn't just call him Dr. Doofenshmirtz. That's insane.
Who else does he look like?
Stop.
Yeah,
Stop clowning my anime, please. Oh my
I don't know. I
God.
wasn't really a big fan of it, to be honest. Like I said, I told you, I've said this. I'm a big guy on like consistency, considering on what you're trying to present to me. And I think later on in My Hero, that just kind of it just got convoluted and just lost its what it was trying. I just feel like it lost what it was trying to do, and I can't gas that series up. I'm sorry. I don't like any cast members, but literally the only cast members I like is like Endeavor twice, and I guess Like, I'm not saying I'm the biggest fan of Shigaraki, but I can understand him being a good.
You don't like twice?
No, I said I do. Endeavor twice.
Oh, okay.
Stain.
You have to like Stain. There's no reason.
Yeah, Endeavor twice, Stain, and obviously I can understand as to why people hold Shigaraki to a high
What about All Might?
standard. All Might too. All Might. I mean, he's not one of my favorites, but I can understand that's why people like All Might. The others, the fall off of Todoroki needs to be studied.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bakugo?
Yeah, he's ours.
Bakugo's
Don't
decent.
even.
Okay. Don't hate on Bakugo too much.
Don't even, bro. That guy's.
But think.
I like Bakugo.
Who in the UA class is better than him though? Like, let's be for real.
Better than
Then Bakugo?
Yeah.
What in terms of like
As a
character? Deku.
Yeah.
He would be the only one. He would be the only other one.
Maybe.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
I don't even fuck with
think
Deku.
it's
I don't even like
debatable.
Deku like that. I don't like any of them niggas like that, to be honest with you. But in terms of characters,
Yeah.
Deku would be the only one.
No, I'm saying like yeah, like I guess like those
To
two.
be
would probably
fair,
the
there's
best
only
two.
3 focused characters in Class 1A, but the main 2 are Bakugo and Deku. Todoroki's the 3rd one. Who else is focused on it in Class 1A? They all suck.
Yeah, I mean you got.
I mean,
I guess
Kirishima
a
had his
couple
moment in
of
season 4, but like, what's he done
Kirishima.
since?
That was a dope moment.
That was, oh my
Like,
god,
that's
he
a
was right shit.
moment.
And then you have Ida shit in the end of season 2 with Stain. But like, what have like they don't the Class 1A don't amount to anything. You got niggas like
it's
Are we
Ojiro
talking
in
only
Class
between?
1A.
Are
Let's be
we only
serious.
talking about between 1A students? Like who's better than Bakugo?
Yeah,
Because I can think of one person. Oh, okay, because I was gonna say,
Class 1B, what Shoyo?
yeah,
I fuck with Shoyo.
Show
That's
you,
what
yeah,
I
I
was
show
gonna
you.
say Shoyo.
Yeah, I fuck with Shoyo.
Like hit. Okay, we could also
gonna say
mention this
Shoyo.
too. Like for example, him coming back. Like, I feel as though that it's kind of forcing these moments. Like we talked about with Stars and Stripes of the Traitor. Like, okay, now Shoyo is coming back. Now I feel like Manoma coming back in doing shit. Like, oh, like let's just pull these characters out, throw them in here just so they get their moment. But it's just kind of like a little bit forced. Like, okay, we need.
It is because the
Sorry,
way that they say this too.
but his name's not Shoyo. It's Shinso. Shinso, I'm bugging.
Shinso.
Yeah, Shinso.
I thought you were saying that wrong. I didn't know it either. 'Cause
Tweaking out.
Type shit, same.
Shinzo. But yeah, so you're right. The way it this is another thing too. It sucks because like I think it's such a good show, but they're missing some key components here that people
Bro, a
You need-
perfected My Hero story could have been amazing. Truthfully.
they're bringing these characters in.
TK,
And then
don't
they
look
wanna
like
say-
that. Don't look like that.
They're
If-
bringing these characters in, and they're saying, oh, all this time they've been training for this very moment. You didn't see it though, like ever, and no one ever mentioned it.
like I'm saying, like if My Hero, if you just made the perfect version of what a My Hero story could have been, I feel like it would have been really good. Like,
So basically, what you're saying
Like that.
is, so basically, what you're saying a series that tackles heroism way better than My Hero does. So like a One Punch Man, so to speak.
well,
I like One Punch
no,
Man.
I just mean like the elements that I see in My
Yeah.
Hero.
Yeah, no, I hear
like
you,
you said
I
with
hear
the
you, I'm
different
controlling.
peaks. Yeah, I got you. Like there's a lot. Like if you take out the convolutedness of everything and actually put it together in like a bow or whatever.
I think it would have been
Like,
it would have been a really good show. Like
Yeah,
Damn. So what's better? What's better, One Punch Man or My Hero?
One Punch Man.
One Punch
reviews.
Man.
I just think in terms of like what it means to be a hero and what they like face, One Punch Man just clears.
And consistency wise, like it's
Yeah.
just One
Now,
Punch
I'm
Man
not the biggest
flows
fan of
way better.
I'm not the biggest fan of One Punch Man for reasons. And when season 3 airs and they do adapt the villain, the monster arc, I will get into that when we get there.
I heard that's really good though. You know, something
It's
about
supposed
it.
to be.
What they
Oh,
did to
okay.
what they did to my boy Garo needs to be studied. That's all I have to say.
No, stop! Don't say that. I
No,
don't
what do
want
you mean,
any
man?
spoilers
No, I'm
at
not
all
gonna
ever.
say anything.
Don't say nothing. Garu is my favorite character.
So says the guy who never cares about spoilers, but certain things.
No, but this is different. This is different because My Hero, or not My Hero, One Punch Man that's something that's like not gonna take up too much of my. I don't know. I just pay more attention to One Punch Man than I have
It's in your heart.
in terms of my heart. What the hell are you talking about?
It's in your heart. One Punch
Yeah,
Man
it's
is
in my
closer
heart
to your
of cards. Yeah.
It's close. It's closer to your heart.
Shut the hell up.
Anyways, man. So if y'all want to see the protagonist and antagonist dynamic discussion, let us know. I did lie. We're not gonna do that.
That's fine.
As you know, we're professional yappers, so we ended up talking about, and we had a whole nother segment about mangaka and the industry. So congratulations for actually getting that, guys. You're
That's
welcome.
fine.
Oops.
But
I was gonna say how are we gonna fit that into? It's just like My Hero. Us putting the protagonist versus dynamic would be out of place.
yes,
It would.
it
Just
would,
like the
it
story
would,
elements
it
in
would.
MHA.
However,
Sorry, Ichiban, but I just have to, you know what I'm saying, throw a few jabs here and there.
Go ahead.
I can't, bro. I just, at this
He's
point,
defeated.
you're beating a dead horse,
He's
bro.
defeated.
I can't defend it. It's,
Hey man,
We have discussed a few different anime this pod, including My Hero and Demon Slayer, and also Hunter x Hunter was brought up, which
Mm.
makes me think, which anime main character had the best rage moment? Let's
Oh.
talk about
Oh.
it. And it's
I
not
think
Deku, so we don't have to.
well, out of
It's
these
not
six,
Deku or Tanjiro. Yeah, we
Holy shit.
let's rank these six in terms of who had the best rage moment, man. So we
I mean,
got going from Hunter x Hunter. Obviously, we know the Pito moment. We have Itadori when he went crazy after the Sukuna stuff. We have Deku during Dark Deku. I don't really know what moment that is, but we
That's
have
that's
Naruto.
that's when he started. That's when he started fighting his friends, isn't it?
I guess is it that?
Deku here is so on Deku and Tanjiro here is so unserious.
But then so Naruto, I believe that's when Hinata was stabbing his pain, and then Mob obviously went 100%. The
No, I
question
don't
marks
think
for
that
Mob.
was
You don't
it.
think that's the Naruto part?
Why would they put the
Mob
kid
Mob has
Naruto?
had.
No, because I
But
think
I
that's
feel like that's the most
I don't know.
that's his
Let's just say
biggest
it is.
rage
Let's just
moment,
say it
right?
is. Let's just say it is. Yeah, that
And
would
then
be yeah. But I
Tanjiro
don't
was
because I'm
season
confused as to why they
two,
put.
the season two shit.
Well,
Yeah.
just think of the best rage
Oh
moments
yeah, because they
for
put
each of these
OG, they put
characters.
young Naruto.
That's what I'm saying. They put young
Oh,
Naruto. So
so maybe that's the Sasuke.
let's just say it's the one with
That's not
pain.
Sasuke.
Let's just say it's the
He
one with pain.
Yeah.
Did he even go? He didn't go three tails in OG, did he? Or four tails?
No, it was two toes.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
because this would have been at least four tails. He didn't go four tails against until he fought Orochimaru. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah,
just
yeah.
the wrong
So,
picture of
it's just the wrong
Naruto.
picture of
That's
Naruto.
all.
Okay, yeah. So it's the
So I'll
one
just
with
say it's pain.
yeah, it's the one with pain.
Yeah.
Honestly, obviously,
Okay.
we can easily eliminate Tanjiro and Deku out of here easily. I
Yeah, I
think
don't
that's a
want
no
them in
brainer. I
there.
think
I
that's a no
think
brainer.
Deku's last, Tanjiro would be fifth,
Tanjiro
right?
will be fifth. I would put
I was gonna
Yuji
put Tanjiro last.
either
Or no,
or
I
is
was gonna put
fine.
Deku.
I think Deku
Yeah, I mean you can
six.
have your own ranking. You can have your own ranking.
Yeah,
Okay, okay, okay.
I think for me, okay, I'll go Deku six, Tanjiro five, Yuji four.
Hmm.
I'll go Naruto three, Mob two, going one.
Ooh, okay. I'll go.
Mob and Naruto are like interchangeable, but I think I just
I
like
feel you.
I think I Mob. Sorry, I just love that show. Love Mob's character, like
Yeah,
what
I'm
they
gonna
did with
go.
his second, obviously personality and whatnot.
Man, oh man. Okay, I'm gonna go Deku 6. I'm gonna go Tanjiro 5. 4 Yuji. I mean, this gonna be the same as TK. Here's where my shit gonna change up a little bit. I think I'm gonna go. Uh, damn. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna go Naruto 3, going 2, Mob 1. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the ranking. I think Mob's 1 for me. And I was debating even putting Naruto
Wait,
above Gon, but
real
I
quick,
don't think I agree with that. Huh?
real quick. Cardiac said Naruto. That's Land of Waves.
Yeah, but
He
that's
didn't,
not
but
the
he
accurate
didn't.
picture on the right.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't
It's
go
just the
into
wrong
the.
combo. It's the wrong combo.
Yeah, because the only thing he did with the tail beats, if I remember correctly, was that he just did the cloak.
Yeah,
He never
he
actually
had a
turned
cloak. Yeah, you're
into
right.
that in OG. The first time he did it was Tenchi Bridge, if I remember correctly. I don't
Yeah,
remember Naruto. It's been
that's
like
correct.
over a decade since I've seen that shit. But
Mm,
we're just gonna say it's the
yeah,
pain moment because that's his best rage moment, I would say. But honestly, I don't think
yeah, I would
anything
agree.
comes close to Gon. I think Gon is just undisputedly number one. Just the build up to it from the start of this series of him just like going down the rabbit hole of insanity and losing his humanity, just for it to pay off like this in the moment that I did. I'm sorry, I just nothing comes close.
I
Nothing comes close.
understand. I guess I just found I just preferred mobs. I found it more like intriguing to me. I guess.
You had mob one.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. When then
I
what
did.
going to?
Yeah, going
Yeah,
to.
Naruto too. Going
Yeah,
to. Okay.
Gon's hit for sure, and like I agree, the buildup was great. I just feel like it maybe didn't like the concept of why he was so angry, like wasn't as intriguing to me as I guess like mobs, like what happened with him, if that makes sense. But anyways, Ichiban, what's your ranking?
So how I had it was, I'm gonna do from worst to best.
Yeah.
So Deku, Tanjiro, Yuji, Gon. Number two is Mob. and then I have Naruto as number one.
Okay. Okay.
I just feel like Naruto just kind of hit me a little bit more
Mm,
than Mob. And I understand the whole rabbit hole going into a sanity thing, but for some reason it just lasted with me longer with Naruto than it did
mm,
with Mob. And I also do have an honorable mention because honestly, this one, in my opinion, tops all of these.
Really.
And it's the one, yeah, dude, it's like, it's still to this day, Dylan would like this one. It's to this day the best rage moment that I've ever witnessed. The anime itself could be better, but this rage moment, I've never seen anything like it. And it's Wang Ling from The Daily Life of the Immortal King. And I can explain the scene. This girl, or this guy, Wang Ling, he's reincarnated as a regular high school kid, and he's like some fucking, I don't, we still don't
He's
know
like an
really what
all
he is.
powerful being.
Yeah, he's like an all-powerful being reincarnated from like two normal people, and like he can't control his powers because if he gets too emotional, then he just becomes out of control. So,
Right.
um, uh, behold, he falls in love or starts falling in love with this girl that's in his high school,
Hmm.
and this assassin comes in and like kills her. This guy loses his fucking mind
Hmm.
and absolutely destroys time and space himself with his just raw power. Destroys time and space. She eventually like this other all-powerful being like pauses time to stop him from like ripping the fabric of time and space into just smithereens, and he broke through his like uh his power and was like, nah, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this person. And he goes and just absolutely just destroys her. And it's bro, it's so amazing. The roar, the ferocity that comes from this man, the hands that he throws, it's so good. I recommend people like if you don't want to watch the whole thing, sure, that's fine. But if you want to see like a cool ass rage moment, go look at Daily Life of the Immortal King. It's like the end of season one, and you'll just see him like he literally creates a whole nother reality where she doesn't die so she can like be alive again. And it ends up like causing paradoxes. It ends up like there's this whole thing about it, and it's nuts. It's really cool to see though.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that sounds dope.
Piggybacking off that, River, since Ichiban gave one that wasn't on the list, what would you like give like what would you be like what would be one of your other favorite rage moments that wasn't on that list?
Other favorite rage moments that wasn't on the list.
Yeah.
Let me think. So I'm trying to like think back to like what all there is. Cause like for me, I guess I don't like have one that like sticks out of my head as much as he did. Did you have one on your mind already? Oh, like
Yeah,
looking.
I would throw in there there's two really that I could do. Um Levi.
Oh,
Levi
Levi, that's calm. That's
in
calm. That's
the
calm.
OVA.
Yeah.
Or
OVA.
if you want to say Levi in season 3 part 2 if you want to accept
Oh,
that also a rage
Mustang.
moment.
Mustang is calm.
Mustang,
Hold on. Hold on,
Mustang. I'm
there.
not gonna,
Ooh, that's a good
I
one.
think top two for me that I would say that wasn't on that list would be Mustang and probably like Gintoki.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you guys wouldn't know but yeah, there's a part in
A lot.
there's a point in Gintama that he just goes absolutely straight ballistic because he thinks that someone that who's very close to him got him killed, and he just goes absolute bat shit, ape shit, and I absolutely the emotions crazy. But Mustang, yeah, that's definitely probably be my number one. I ain't gonna lie, that episode.
That was legit. Also, a low key one I've seen is Obito
Yeah,
when he was younger. That's
yeah,
actually a pretty good one.
Oh shit.
yeah. Could throw
Um,
fucking. I've seen people if you want to throw Torfin in there as well, but
Thorfinn.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
When he was fighting against what's his name? Who the fuck was it? the bigger guy, Thor.
Torko.
Torko.
Yeah. Holy shit, dude. That one was
Yeah.
crazy. This man was moving.
Also, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you would I consider really a rage moment? But
I
wait,
seen Luffy.
yeah, I was gonna say Luffy when he punches
The
Celestial
Celestial
Dragon.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was calm.
That shit. Obviously,
That shit was
Gohan,
calm. I don't know if
Ichigo, also
Ichiban's there yet, but you gotta get there.
others that people would say Gohan, Ichigo. Yeah, I'll say Mustang, Gintoki. That would be like top tier.
Mustang is always going to
Meliodas
be a
had
good
one,
one.
right? I don't remember what his was. I seen a picture of Meliodas.
Meliodas was when he remember when he kept living the he was on repeat of seeing Thingy like die over and over again.
I guess when he like had that crater.
Yeah, he just went ballistic after that.
I mean, Kaneki maybe kinda.
It's always
I don't know.
It's always
Kaneki in the anime. I don't know. I can't really. I don't think I really liked much really. But, I mean, season 1 was good. Anything after that, I kind of just don't care. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I think the best rage moments are ones where it's like the character loses all sense of self, and you just have like this plain emotionless face going through like, because that's how you know they're going through all types of emotions. It's almost like the colors, like when you think about it, like the color white is all forms of color coming in.
Yeah.
And like physically, the color white is all colors mixing and forming one color, which is white.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with rage moments. They're feeling all these emotions all at one time, and they're just
Yusuke against Tagora was if you know that one was calm. That one was calm. I ain't gonna lie. All right, look though. If you had to suffer all the pain from the character of your birth month, do you survive? Well, for me, my birth month is December.
I don't want to participate in this.
I would die. I would actually die. There's just no way. Because
you can't come back to life the way he can.
I would just die. I'm cooked.
I'll let Ichiban say his because I don't really want to talk about mine because that shit is absolutely egregious. What the fuck type of selection is this? What the fuck type of selection is this?
Which one's yours?
November. What are we doing? That's the guy from Redo Over Here. Do you know what's happening? This is the thing. I would survive it, but I would just off myself after that. In GTA. Do you know what happened to him?
Where's he from?
November. He's from Redo. He's from Redo Over Healer.
Oh my! Yeah,
do you know what's happening to him in them dungeons, bro? I would just off myself afterwards. What the? I would survive it, but I would just kill my. No, absolutely not.
In GTA.
In GTA. No, that's crazy. What the fuck?
He says.
No. I think Fushi's actually better.
I'd rather take Fushi's.
Wait, are we the last bottom three? Because River's December, you're November. I'm October.
You're October. Yeah, we're just last one three.
I'm October.
Tajiro.
Well, I just want to say condolences for anyone who's April. You are really going through some shit.
Oh, you're screwed in your April.
I would assume February you're cooked too.
February you're also cooked, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But no, November. No, I think more so on like the mental, considering the ones that we are guaranteed death. I think November is like nah. I'd rather have you two. To be honest, I'd rather be October and December. To be honest with you.
Yeah. To be honest, I think out of us three, I have it like
you probably have the best. Yeah, you have it the best.
I probably have the best. October, I think I could survive that. Like,
sorry, November. I'm not. I don't. I'd rather go through what Fushi went through than November. Sorry, no sir.
Okay, but let's say is it what if like you would with Fushi, right? Like let's say I like actually like was immortal and shit.
Yeah.
But like could I mentally like hang on to myself in that situation?
It's up to you.
I don't like that, bro. The amount of shit like that he dealt with, bro.
Okay, because to be fair, it's more so Fushi's whole like character of him not like him wanting to save everyone. So when he can't, he gets an abundance of like guilt. Like he just feels an abundance of guilt because he's not able to save everyone, and he feels it's his fault. as to why he can't save people and then kill the invaders or whatever they're called. So if you have the same mindset as him, then it will just be mental strength at that point. But if not, and you just go through, like, you just suffer, once again, it's still just mental strength, but at least you don't have the guilt to go with it.
We know. It's
It's like you want to say something, you can't.
Like, I know the question is, do you survive? The answer is yes, I do survive, but the answer is also no, because of what I'm going to do to myself afterwards.
You're like, do I want to survive?
Yeah, do I want to survive? I'd rather just, nah, bro, this is crazy. What did I do to deserve it? Yo, God, why did you forsake me? What did I do to deserve this?
Yeah, whoever made that just hates November.
Hates November,
See, bro had X or something that was in November. It was just like, yeah, fuck November. But anyways,
was that the only one I heard that like?
Well, I don't know.
Ichiban, you heard it too, right?
What?
You heard the lag?
Yeah, he lagged a bit, but it's alright. It's alright. This man.
So let me put y'all in this predicament. You are going on a 10-hour road trip. Which car are you rolling with? You have Frieza's van, Jiraiya's van, Asta's van, Levi's van, and Goku's van.
I'm gonna let you guys answer first.
Ichiban, go ahead. I know you're on the time.
Yo, whoever's going into Jiraiya's van, I just want to say,
you need to be locked up. We know where you are.
You need to go to jail.
We know where you are.
We know who's gonna pick that, and that's fucking me. Now,
no, bro. No. Ichiban, no.
Oh my god.
Nah, you need to be studied. You
need to lock me up. No, oh shit. No, that's my second choice. My first choice would be Asta's van.
Asta's van.
Jiraiya's van. That 10-hour road trip is at the police station. I don't let me know that.
You guys are getting pulled over every 5 minutes. There's no chance. Oh my god, bro. Asta's van. So I'm gonna pick Asta's van because it seems like that one would be the most fun.
I know.
You're getting a single minute of peace, a single second of peace.
You're not that, but that's why it's gonna be fun. If you go to sleep, they're gonna fuck with you. So it's like, I don't know.
Don't go in Jiraiya's van because they might do that too.
They're doing different things to you in that
van. Bro, what's his name's?
That van turning into the bang bus.
No, the My Hero character in the center of Jiraiya's van. If you're a female going into this, I'm sorry. That's
actually condolences. You like, I don't even want to talk about it. Yeah, no man, bro.
Frieza's van. Why is Uncle Ruckus in there? I just seen Bro, why is Uncle Ruckus in that car? What the fuck is going on?
I think we know why he's in there, but.
Holy shit! I'm sorry. Go ahead. You guys are supposed to go.
Go, River.
Okay. To be honest, for a 10-hour road trip, like if I was really gonna pick this, right, and just not even like have no like thoughts on what would like I want to do because of the anime. If just for my own personal sanity, I'm choosing Levi's van. Okay. I'm chilling. I'm in the back watching anime for 10 hours. We're chilling, bro. We don't need to be talking. Like, I would rather just sit in quiet than deal with any other of these vans. I would say the second option would probably be Goku's. But at the same time,
you're not eating. You're gonna starve for 10 hours.
Yeah, Goku's wouldn't even be that great, to be honest with you. I mean,
if you have a snack, Luffy's taking that shit.
I feel like it'd be fun though. Like you would have a good time in Goku's, man. I feel like you'd have a pretty good time. Just make sure no one offends Deku, and you should be okay. You'll have a pretty good time. If anyone offends Deku, you're gonna have to deal with crying for the whole 10 hours. So Just don't offend Deku. Should be good. Should be able to chill in there. And yeah, Asta's van. I I would go insane after an hour. There's no way. There's no chance I'm living. I'm being sane after that drive. And the other two,
I would laugh so much in that van. It'd be so funny.
condolences if you're stuck in any of the other vans.
Wait, TK, who did you have? I didn't even hear yours.
I haven't gone yet. I haven't gone yet. Jiraiya's van, I'm not getting in there.
Oh, also Goku's were stopping
Goku's van.
every 5 minutes.
I think Goku's van, I'm
Gotta
not getting
eat.
in there simply because you have to choose
Eat
your words
stops.
wisely. You say the wrong word and Goku's gonna fight you. I'm not dealing with that.
I'll fight anybody in this van. You're getting cooked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know
the
what I'm
van's getting
saying.
blown up. It's not the van isn't lasting.
Asta's van. Now it depends on my mood. If I'm feeling, because honestly, if I'm in an argumentative mood, arguing with Bakugo and like Edward for like 10 hours straight, like just debating mad debates. But the only thing I won't be able to deal with is like Inosuke and Asta screaming about some random shit, or Inosuke screaming about some random shit, and Power just acting like a straight bed.
I feel like the thing is, I feel like Power might end up hopping in those debates. I feel like Power low key.
Bro, she's gonna start kicking the back of the seat and being on some bullshit. She can't stay still for 2 minutes.
Yeah, but if she did, like I feel like Power low key could I don't know.
See, now,
Majin, I think you'd have fun in Frieza's van.
listen, I'll get there. We'll get there. Levi's van. You know what I'm saying? Once again, just chill for the, you know what I'm saying, for the entire ride. Have some nice, cool, chilling conversations. But I'm hopping in Frieza's van. I'm hopping in Frieza's van.
What conversation?
I'm hopping in Frieza's van.
Okay.
Listen, all I'm saying is that you gotta think about the bigger picture.
What?
We're just gonna be hurling insults at each other, going crazy.
Okay, it may be
10
funny.
hours straight. Like I'm going in there immediately. I'm talking crazy. They're gonna come up with the most creative shit. That's new material for me. You feel me?
Okay.
Never. I'm trolling, bro. I'm probably gonna get a Levi's van. I ain't gonna cap.
You both of you are some sellouts. That's crazy. I'm trying to have fun. I'm going into Asta's van. That's crazy.
I don't know how.
Okay. This is. I gave my reason as to why.
We're
Okay, I'll say
you're gonna crash.
Facts.
You're probably gonna crash in Asta's van.
Nah.
Who's
Have you ever been
that
chilling,
van?
listening to music, and someone just keeps interrupting you?
Yeah, that does suck.
I wouldn't be able to take that.
Like 10 hours, like maybe an hour, you could have fun, right? 10 hours, they're gonna tell me that you're gonna be in the mood to argue and fuck
That's what I'm saying. You're
around
gonna be
for 10
tired,
hours
bro.
straight. Like, cause they're not gonna stop. You and Ed are gonna be in the back pissed. Cause Ed can do that, but there's no way Ed's gonna be able to last either. So you and Ed are gonna be in the back mad as hell.
I think my thing, the way I would like help myself out, is that I would probably like manipulate them to fighting each other instead of focusing on me. And that
you won't have to do that. Edward and Bakugo are gonna start arguing. Bakugo's gonna call him a shorty. They're gonna start scrapping. Inosuke's gonna get involved. Power's gonna get involved. Asa's gonna start screaming on some bullshit. You won't have to like contribute.
I'm gonna
be
there with a bag of popcorn. Just like, I don't even need Netflix. I don't need
because
music.
you're just like this, like just trying to eat the popcorn.
This is my entertainment. I'm gonna be like,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it beaming. I'm standing on business. I'm getting in Frieza's van. Facts. I have to stand on business at this point. I'm getting in Frieza's van. If you judge me, you judge me. You gonna do about it.
It's completely understandable.
Yeah, I understand. I understand the point.
Of course, you understand, River.
Okay. See, this is why I feel like I can't even like talk. Okay, so I remember.
I'm joking.
I remember if y'all have seen the Thanksgiving special pod. I remember like we were trying to make the top 10 characters that you want to come to Thanksgiving. Yo. I remember Omar comes. He's like, Frieza has to be there. I'm like, bro.
No, okay.
But like, I got what he was saying though, low key. But like he's like, yeah, like Frieza's gonna like start shit. It's gonna be hella funny. Like I'm gonna just be getting weak because like it's just gonna be like also funny shit. He's just gonna be hurling insults at everybody, doing some bullshit, and it's gonna be funny. I was like, I guess, but that shit was crazy. That shit, like hearing him actually say that was crazy.
I hear him out.
Yeah.
All right, last thing, because I do also have to go. Can you move to the right? I want to see that comment that says,
Oh,
pretty
the
sure blank blank getting in Jiraiya's van, something like that.
Okay, hold on. Pretty sure my parents warned me about getting in Jiraiya's van when I was a kid. Hey, you want some candy? And,
Bro, that's crazy.
that's the candy van. Oh my goodness gracious.
I'm not gonna say what color van they might have, but I'm pretty
It's
sure it's gonna
white.
be like it's a white van.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a yeah. That's pretty
Oh
much it.
my goodness,
Frieza's van
man.
definitely has a Confederate flag hanging on the top. They definitely have a Confederate flag on the top of the van for sure. For sure.
Oh my
You
goodness.
can't believe it
Yeah,
ever was.
yeah.
I just want to know. Hold on, before you. So I just want to let you know. I've been absolutely bamboozled. I've been hornswoggled.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I was told that we're gonna be here to talk about a certain topic, and we was here talking about My Hero and Demon Slayer for an hour straight. I need to cleanse my brain for what I just witnessed, for what I've just experienced for the past hour. I've been lied to.
Yeah, you see.
I'm never gonna be on here again.
I did tell you we're gonna be talking about that though. I said I just said this. I said it.
Aren't My Hero and
I said it.
wait, which two did you say? You said My Hero and Demon Slayer. Those are your favorite anime.
If you want to be here for another hour, don't take that back.
All right, we'll move on. We'll move on because I gotta go.
Yeah. Tight shit. I definitely did tell you. Yeah, I said topic is gonna be protag and anti relationships plus My Hero season
exactly.
plus maybe Demon Slayer movies.
Nah.
And you say yuck, but say less. And then you put it tomato. Or was that cardiac? No, that was Alice. Okay.
Nah, bro.
But hey,
chat, he's lying. He's lying to you, chat.
Do I have to pull? Do you want me? I can leak.
He must have just edited the message. Chill. You don't need to do that.
No. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that.
All right, guys. So with all that being said, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the pod. Unfortunately, it brings us to the end. Join the Patreon to help support us, and stuff like that. Join the Discord.
You need to stop doing that. You need to stop doing that.
He couldn't even bring himself to fake cry.
Join the Discord and chop it up with us. Like and subscribe. Also, by the time this is coming out, we are also trying to get a panel at DreamCon. If you guys haven't seen the tweet, haven't seen the me sharing on Discord, whatever, if y'all could go help share that or on Instagram, whatever, try to get that in front of DreamCon, we would appreciate it. Just trying to. We have a whole little video. Y'all see it when you see it, and things of that nature. But yeah, man, let us know your thoughts on all of that in the comments. Type shit. Let us know your thoughts on Demon Slayer Trilogy movies that's coming out. Let us know your thoughts on the industry, how people treat mangaka, how the industry treats them. Let us know your thoughts on the My Hero Season 7. All that shit in the comments. With that being said, we love you guys. And until next time, blow out. Peace.